All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So let's start by settling the body in a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we keep our back straight and our torso open. Hands are in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching, forming a gentle triangle. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open. We try to avoid slouching or leaning, but also trying to avoid rigidity, allowing the body to settle into its own stable, comfortable, upright position. So we just briefly scan through the body and notice if we're holding any places of unnecessary tension, and try to relax, allowing the body to fall into place. And we try to feel as though we hold our awareness just to the body and mind. No need to send out our awareness to the outside world, allowing sights and sounds, smells and sensations to be as they are, containing our awareness just to the body and mind. Disengaging even from thoughts of the past and plans for the future, trying to hold that awareness just to the present moment and start to use the physical sensation of the air as it passes into and back out of the tip of the nostrils as a way of anchoring our awareness. Letting go again and again when anything other than that present moment physical sensation arises in the mind. Noticing quickly and gently without judgment or frustration, just lifting our awareness up from that distraction and gently placing it back on that present moment physical sensation. And then when the mind feels more calm, we set a broad and altruistic motivation for our time, seeing our spiritual practice as the method of developing our own good qualities, reducing the influence of the tendencies and the habits that we have that cause us to suffer and can motivate us to cause suffering for others. And recollecting Venerable Khadro's teaching on the profound benefits of contemplating the kindness of all mother sentient beings, wanting to familiarize our mind with these insights to get those benefits, not just for ourselves, but to improve all of our interactions with others and to set the groundwork for the arising of uncontrived bodhicitta in our minds, which can unlock the gateway to the state of enlightenment. Then, with that motivation, we'll engage in that contemplation on the kindness of all mother sentient beings. So we briefly recollect the other steps of the process, starting with equanimity, seeing friend, enemy, and stranger as all being the same as oneself, in wanting happiness, wanting to be free of suffering, and the fleeting and insubstantial nature of how they choose to relate to just myself. Though there's no bearing on that and their status as a suffering, sentient being deserving of happiness. Trying to generate a mind of equal regard. And recollecting the beginningless and endless nature of the mind. How each moment of mind is generated by a preceding moment of mind, without beginning and without end. The nature of mind is to associate various forms. Many of those forms can only come into being on the basis of having a mother and father. And Rebbe Rinpoche clearly says that that infinity of lifetimes is greater than the still yet countless number of sentient beings. And so every sentient being has played the role of mother countless times. Spend a moment trying to connect with that reasoning, that insight. That insight alone is not enough. We must again and again recollect the kindness of all mother sentient beings. So we can find an example that we can relate to in this life, using that as a template for the kindness that has been shown to us countless times. We can think of the kindness of the mother carrying us in her womb, the times when that caused discomfort, the times when changes had to be made to what she ate or drank or did in order to protect us, no longer being able to engage in all of the same things and activities that had brought enjoyment. And then we think that at the moment of our birth, and for a long time thereafter, we were incredibly vulnerable. We needed constant care, protection, feeding, clothing, warmth. Again and again, our mother would feed us, even from her own body. And then as we grew older, we began to learn to speak, to read, to write, to dress ourselves, to feed ourselves, bathe ourselves, begin to navigate the world in more and more complex ways under the guidance of the mother. Think of the patience that was shown in teaching us again and again, helping us to see right from wrong, to be cooperative, to be kind. The seed of our good qualities, you could say, began at this time. And we can think that this body and mind that was nurtured, protected, and cared for by the mother, with this very body and mind, we can achieve even the state of enlightenment, the highest possible spiritual good, without that care, without that nurturing. That would have been impossible. Try to contemplate in these ways and connect with extraordinary kindness that was shown to us in this life, and the extraordinary benefits of that kindness. And then extending that, realizing that every sentient being is related to us in similar ways, countless times. And try to rest your mind in that recognition. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And then we'll dedicate. So recollect the broad altruistic motivation that you established at the beginning, and think that you've actualized that motivation, contemplating in this way, and try to feel a sense of offering all of that positive energy for the benefit of sentient beings. Thinking, may whatever positive energy I've created, may it ripen in whatever way sentient beings need. May it serve as a cause and condition to actualize bodhicitta in my mind. And may that in turn ripen into the state of enlightenment so that I can work perfectly for the benefit of sentient beings. And may any hindrances to the long lives of our gurus be completely dispelled by having practiced in this way. In the snowy mountain paradise, you, the source of good and happiness, all powerful, Jinrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Thank you.